Hi everyone, Larry Satchwell here, back in the shop again today. I'm going to make an easy project. Doesn't require a lot of tools, only painting skills, and you don't even have to be really good at that. I'm going to make a magnetic message board, and I'm going to use this old door, or reclaimed door I should say, that my daughter and her husband recently took out of their house. I have the magnetic paint. Let's get started. Being MDF, this is extremely slick, and I'm not sure how well that magnetic paint will adhere to it, so I'm just going to scuff it up a little bit. This is 100 grit sandpaper. Little trick here, if you fold the sandpaper in thirds so it's not on itself, it's a lot easier to work with. These are dollar store paintbrushes because I don't intend to clean this brush. So you get 3 for $1. That's a pretty good deal. Got some Campbell soup here. And all I'm going to do is elevate it. I don't have any of those fancy hockey pucks from Rockler. And that works just as well. By the way, Campbell soup is not sponsoring this video. I just came from Lowe's about an hour ago and it has already settled. When painting doors like this, it's best to paint where they come together first. I don't feel like I'm getting any of the metal pieces in there. I'm going to put a glob right here. And once you have the edges, then you can paint the field. Nothing to do now but wait for the paint to dry. Probably don't want to watch that. So this is dried overnight. It's had 2 coats of paint on it, but I am not impressed with the holding power of this paint. So I'm going to change my strategy a little bit and put a 3rd coat on it. So here's the new strategy. It settles very fast, and I can feel a lot of it in the bottom down there. So I'm going to try to stir it up. It says to keep it a dark black dull color at all times, but that metal still sinks way too fast. So I've got a couple of cans here, and I'm going to try to stir this up even better. You can see the difference. This looks like a paste after cleaning off the stick, and now I've got some up at the top too. So this feels a lot thicker than the first 2 coats. So I'm just going to repeat this 3rd coat. The nice thing about this is that you can recoat after 30 minutes and you can paint over the top of it after an hour, so it doesn't take a long time to set up. And it looks like there's a lot of brush marks in it right now, but those really flattened out overnight. It still holds this triple layer of not so much. So this paint I found is really old. It's latex and it was going on really thick, so I added this product called Flood on it to it, and it really makes a difference. So this metal paint is just the base coat, and it's almost 2/3 of the can of the quart on here to be able to make the magnet stick. So I really can't give it a very good grade. If I were grading this as a teacher, I'd probably give it a C- or a D. It does work, but it's one of those math problems that has several answers, but the right answer is work it thick with lots of coats. So I'm waiting for the metal paint to dry, and this is a great opportunity to get some magnets ready. I have some old buttons here. Some of these are from an antique sewing machine that I got from my great aunt or great great aunt. Some of these Karen gave me. I've also got some of these little enamel pins from Highland Games, and you can put them on your hat or whatever. I'm just going to snip this off because I don't have the back to it anymore. I have a variety of magnets. These are from Harbor Freight. These are from Walmart. These are from Home Depot. For this metallic one, I think the rare earth magnets are going to be the most effective. I hate these blister packs. I want to make sure I have the polarization correct. I'm going to use the tin can here. Center that up. Give that hot glue a minute to set up. Don't know how strong these are. Not very. This is a button, so it has a little plastic thing here. Easy enough to clip off. Another dab of glue. So I also have this enormous box of poles. My nice pretty one. Some have flower designs. Various colors. Knob. Pretty sloppy. All right, here it is. Got my exercises up there. I have room for a couple more days, and I can store other workouts here on the side. I think it came out okay. I don't think I'd recommend iron paint if you had any other way of putting sheet metal up on there.